This entire podcast, this entire business, this entire brand was built on health, wealth, and love. But at the end of the day, health, wealth, and love are not enough. They are just the beginning.
So health, wealth, and love each have subcategories within them that Kevin and I are going to talk about, discuss, potentially debate.
Next Level Nation, today for episode number 2220. 2 more episodes is going to be 2222. That's going to be pretty cool. Health, wealth, and love are just the beginning. So Alan and I were debating on what episode we should do today. And he said we should do an episode on what are the things under health, what are the things under wealth, what are the things under love. It started as what are the awarenesses that you have to have and the things you need to focus on leveling up. Essentially forever. Like, you don't need to be the most in shape person of all time. You don't need to know money better than every other person in the world. You don't need to understand relationships at the deepest of levels, but you do have to understand what goes into them at an above average level if you want to get above average results, essentially.
Yeah, you have to be intentional in each of them, at least to some degree. I said this to Kev before. I said you don't have to be Einstein in any of these categories. But you do have to, at very least, dabble intentionally in each, dip your toe into each. So health, what do you think are the subcategories under health that you think someone needs to at least swim in that pool?
You go first, because I'm all fucked up now after like meta skills and all that. Like, I don't even know if I know anymore.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this case, health has a bunch of different parts. One, I would say fitness, but then you can go deeper into fitness. So I would say fitness is one of them. So underneath health, let's do a web health, and then you branch off, and then it's fitness. Okay. I think a little bit of longevity. You got to understand longevity to some extent, because what's the point of, you can't be healthy long term without understanding longevity and what. When you say
understand, what percentage do you understand it at? What to what depth?
Well, first and foremost, you can't understand anything at 100%.
Right.
Even Einstein doesn't understand physics at 100%, but he's the closest to 100% that you can get, quote unquote. At least back then. Now, obviously
also,
not.
R.I.P. to the homie.
Of course.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously.
R.I.P.
So, theory of relativity. Powerful shit. Okay. So longevity, what percent do you understand longevity? See, you don't even really know. And you don't know
what I don't know.
What you don't know, right?
I would say one of the keys to longevity is sleep.
For sure. Nice.
Right? So
okay.
I understand that at a fairly, the highest level I ever have. I'll say.
All right, let's call that 5%. Nice. Keep going.
5%, that's brutal. That's nutrition. Brutal. 5% is garbage.
Seriously?
Thought I was 7, 8, 9, 10% at this point, at this juncture in my life.
No, 5% just from you understanding sleep.
Oh, I thought you meant I understood 5% of sleep.
Oh, no, you understand way more than 5%.
Well, that's why I was personally offended.
Oh, okay.
That's why you saw that in real time. It's like 5%.
If you read the book Sleep Smarter, you understand more about sleep than 99% of people, for sure.
I'm at the point now where I understand if the temperature is 72 degrees. When Taryn was away, I forgot to turn the AC on before bed. I always turn it. Even right now, it's 55 degrees out. I still turn the AC on every night before bed. Every single night. I don't care. That's the way it is. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was hot and I said, shit, I forgot to turn the AC on. I was like, yeah, it's probably like 71, 72. I went and checked. 72 degrees.
Yeah.
Too hot. 68 degrees. That's the sweet spot for me. That's the sweet spot for me. So I've learned that over time.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That all just makes sense. Okay. I don't want to take our time because we need to do this.
Yeah.
So far we've got health, so you went into longevity and you said sleep and nutrition. Awesome. And every category has subcategories. That's why this is so challenging, and that's why we gotta.
Well, I think we just give one under each, and then we'll see what happens. So one under health, longevity.
Yeah. Okay. One each though. So that mine's longevity.
Oh,
what's
shit.
yours? You can't just jack
mine is nutrition. Like, I feel like you have to understand.
Yeah, for sure.
To a degree, calories and carbs and fat and protein and micronutrients. You don't have to know everything, but like just understanding. Alan has a great story about one of his mentors who was like, well, yeah, I only drink, white wine with dinner because it doesn't have that many, red wine because it doesn't have that many calories. It's like, that's not, who told you that?
That's what I said to him. I shot him a screenshot.
Yeah.
9 ounces of red wine, 220 calories. It's like,
right?
brother,
It's like,
I don't
better off
think
drinking
so.
a Coca-Cola. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
But so that, I think that's
220 a day, that's a pound a week. Right there, right? I mean, it's not. It's almost. What's
Half a
220
pound?
times 7? Okay, 50. It's not. Okay, so 1,500. So let me do 3,500 divided by 1,500. So in 2.3 weeks, he gains a pound just from red wine.
Yeah,
Assuming that's a surplus. Don't read too far into this.
Yeah, yeah. But
if he's doing that in a surplus.
Just that understanding.
I know. Yeah.
Just that understanding. I think that we had somebody commented on one of our Spotify episodes. They weren't very happy with us because we were talking about calories in versus calories out. And they said, well, I tried that and it didn't work. It's like, well, you might honestly, and I'm not being a dick, you might have tried it wrong.
Did you say that?
No, I didn't say anything to it yet because I saw it recently.
Oh.
Are
you getting back to those people, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm on it.
There
have been studies
connect with those people.
Yeah, we're connecting with those people.
Okay.
There have been studies, and again, I get a lot of my information from Dr. Lane Norton because he's the guy who does like he has a lot of studies. He references a lot of studies.
Love it.
And it was something along the lines of like 70 to 75% of people who track their calories and their nutrition just
do it wrong.
Yeah, they do it incorrect.
They do it wrong. Yeah.
So
I
that's
had a
great
client
that
who
they're
was tracking chicken with the chicken bones in it.
Right.
And I was like, you don't eat the bones, so you can't add that.
Right.
Yeah.
So that would be mine. Mine would be nutrition to some degree.
Love it.
That would be mine. Okay, what's yours under wealth?
So you have to dabble, at least dabble into the idea of investing. You have to. Because, okay, I could do a ChatGPT deep research function that is basically PhD level research paper in 15 minutes, which is wild. And it would comb the internet for all of the statistics about wealth. I would be willing to bet, and this is just a prediction, I have not done this, that 95% of all wealth is created through some form of investing. You don't earn your way to wealth. That's not even a thing, really. Now, if you make, what did Mike Tyson make in one night or something?
30
million. 30 million. Okay, so Mike Tyson made 30 million in one night, which is the most any fighter had ever made.
At that point. Now
it's... At that point. Yeah.
Now they're getting 100, 150.
Of course. And that's why they're doing a repeat of fake fighting. I'm kidding. But the point is, though, is if you don't invest that money, I mean, he lost it all, right?
Yeah,
you know better than I do.
Yeah,
right?
he went bankrupt.
Yeah.
He made, I think at that time, he had made $300 million in his career, and he lost. He went bankrupt. Whatever that actually means, I don't know, but he went bankrupt.
How do you even do that? Again, it's just poor decisions.
You buy Tigers.
He obviously didn't invest it.
No, he bought...
and if he did, he didn't invest it well.
He bought many cars. He bought Tigers. He bought stuff for his friends. He had multiple mansions. He bought whatever he wanted. That was it. He literally had Tigers at his home. He played with the Tigers. He was a wild human.
That's
reckless.
Yeah.
He's reckless.
In more ways than one.
he didn't have... This is a kid who grew up in the slums, was broke as shit, had no financial literacy. Nobody
Why
taught him
wouldn't
that.
someone just teach him finance? Like at least
because it was easier just to steal his money. That's why.
Right. Yeah.
No, they were getting everything taken care of. Why? I'm not going to teach you finance. It's going to directly go against my current benefit that I'm getting. You know?
Yeah, that's bullshit, man. That pissed me off.
It is bullshit. All right, so that would be yours, huh?
Yeah, you gotta just investing in general. The concept you don't need to know how to reallocate your portfolio, but you have to understand the concept of investing. Yeah, you have to.
Mine would be this. Mine would be you have to understand what relationship you have with money. Because that's where this all starts. If you're out there right now and you're like, I can't imagine ever investing money, you're most likely somebody who grew up without it, and or there's scarcity, and or so much of your certainty is based on it. So you look at the number in the bank account and that determines your level of safety. And that is a great place to start because, again, that was me. The number that I have in my bank account dictates current safety, not future safety. And that's something I still am working on a lot. So that would be that for me.
Nice.
Love. I think this was maybe the hardest one, but also maybe the easiest in a way. Yeah, I know it doesn't make any sense, huh? I really am. You just never know what you're going to get with me.
Studying contrasts. Love. Everybody goes to communication. I'm telling you, it's trust. You have to learn how to build trust. So,
well, what's under trust, though?
A bunch of stuff. Obviously, poor communication will destroy trust.
For sure.
But I think the foundation of every relationship is trust. I do believe that. Like, yeah, if you ever broke my trust, there was one time when you almost did, but you didn't mean to. And I had to really, like, mentally work through that. It was finance stuff. But you're like, I didn't fucking know. And it's like, oh, he really didn't fucking know. Because if you knew, it was like, fuck.
Was I stealing money?
No, well, yes, but you didn't know you were. I'm kidding.
That's even worse.
Remember the moment I had with Emilia years ago, and I was so hurt, and you were like, she just doesn't know.
Yeah.
And you were like, she didn't mean to do that, Alan. She just doesn't know the math. I was like, oh. And she didn't. She didn't know what that meant to me. To me, it was like, oh my God, you would never expect me to carry, 90% of the financial burden. But she just didn't know she just screwed up the math. That's all. And to me, that's like a break in trust. It's not real. But that's my point is you could just be ignorant and you're hurting your relationships without even knowing it. And I think that I'm always aware of, I think I break trust with people all the time on accident. I don't mean to. It's like, oh, well, you didn't want to come to my thing. Or you didn't wish me a happy birthday. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Like, so you must not care about me. No, I don't care about birthdays. Genuinely. But if you care about me and I care about my birthday, then you should care about my birthday. It's like, okay. Yeah. But trust. You have to understand what builds and what breaks trust. And you listener, you trust us to guide you, at least on some level. Whether it's conscious or not is a different story. That's one of the problems in the world is we trust people that we shouldn't. Like, growing up, I had certain people that were heroes of mine. And now as an adult, I realize I never should have trusted them with my future. And again, it's not like I was getting coached by these people, but they were characters in films that I had looked up to when I was a little kid. And now I study their careers and I go, oh, they were a shit show of a human being. Like they just play characters that are put together, right? So 2 guesses who I'm thinking of, right?
Well, they're called actors and actresses for a reason.
I know. It's a performance, it turns out. Fuck. But when you're a little kid, you're just looking for
I know.
Fucking
well, you're looking for anything. We're going to have to do a part 2, obviously, because I do think we should go deeper into each. But mine under relationships, love, would probably be emotional intelligence. That.
Nice. I thought you were going to go communication.
No, you already said it. But I'm telling you, one of the things that, again, I have a very limited study of this. It's not like I've studied thousands of couples. When somebody doesn't have emotional intelligence.
Give me an example.
The example I've used a million times.
You always say this. You're like, I don't know. I could just feel it. It's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Tara and I were out with a couple. We were on a hike. Do a
different one. That is a good one, though.
Okay. There was another couple we knew. They were having a conversation. It was a man and a woman in the relationship. The man literally said to the woman, like, you're not my dream person. Like, you're not my dream partner. It's like, there's the end of that. That is the end of that. So, what are you doing? Why would you ever say that?
And they did get divorced.
They did get divorced. If you have such a good line of communication where you can sit someone down and say, like, well, I understand we both made sacrifices or blah, blah, blah. That's a different conversation. But if your partner comes to you and is looking for reassurance and you just say, like, I mean, you're not my dream partner anyway. Like, we both know that. That's the end. That's the end. That's the end of that.
Bad. All right. That's that person obviously has a logical.
They're very logical
based.
They're very
high
logical
IQ,
based.
Low EQ. Would you say?
Yes. Yes.
Same,
and again, I'm not poking fun. It's more the fact of like that's like seeing thin ice and then just saying I'm going to run out on it and then hearing it crack and then continuing to walk. It's just not. It's just a recipe for disaster.
He has no idea, though. Did he have any idea the implications of that?
No, because I think that's the way he would like to be communicated with as well.
Yeah, agreed.
That's the level
And he probably was like, well, I'm not your dream partner either,
Right.
obviously.
Right.
And this is a physicist, so it's like, yeah, I get that.
I understand both ends.
Dude, there were partners in the past where they weren't my dream partner. Now, I wasn't dumb enough to say that out loud, but like with Emilia, she actually is. So it's like, I can be fully me. It's awesome. It's the best. Like,
but you guys
I was with a person in the past where I had to like make stuff up. Like, she's funny.
You also share very hard truths with each other.
Oh, got to.
So it's like, but you've built that in. All right, we gotta go because I have a coaching call in 1 minute. All right, what?
We're gonna sum this up.
Quick. No, we're gonna do part 2.
Okay.
You have to sum up a part 1.
Health was longevity, and yours was what?
Sleep.
Sleep. Okay, longevity and sleep. Wealth was
mine was nutrition.
Nutrition. Jesus.
Sleep was under longevity, and then you made me pick another one.
All right. Health was longevity for me, and nutrition for you.
Yep.
Wealth, I got you. Wealth was investing and
Mindset.
Relationship with money.
Yep.
Love was trust and emotional intelligence.
Yes.
All right, nice.
Perfect. Cool. All right. As always, we love you. We appreciate you. Grateful for all of you. NextLevelUniverse.com has all the website stuff, Alan's coaching, book club, all that happy jazz. If you are as committed as you say you are to getting to the next level, make sure you tune in tomorrow because we will be here to help you get there.
Keep reaching for your full potential. Next Level Nation.